Just to start, we're opening up Azudu and Bo Collins. So they'll be out here today. It'll be good to see those guys. And the guys who won't practice today will be DJ, Davidson, Vic, Jamie Gillian, Nick Jones, Nacho, Gunner, Van Roten, and Kayvon. Everyone else will get some work today. Coach for it.
Kayvon, anything close with Kayvon at all? Or?
Oh, he's working. He's working. He looks good. I saw him in the hallway today, but he's working, just not ready yet.
Who else did you say open a window for besides Bo?
Zudu. Yeah.
What happened with Jamie?
He's just got a little bit of a knee, like some knee inflammation, so just working through it.
What were the biggest things you focused on during bye week?
Ourselves, just a self-scout, mostly offense, defense, special teams, talking with the coaches on where we can improve, how we can improve, and then mapping out that plan for the remainder of the season, and specifically this week, like where are those things that we can really get better at and nail based on our personnel, based on how we've been operating these last few weeks. So, it really gave us a good opportunity between myself, Gobi, Charlie, TK to kind of sit down, talk through it all, and just kind of see where we're at. And then now we have a good plan. Yesterday and today have been a really good day in terms of getting our game plan down and working through like just those minor tweaks that we want to make.
And obviously, the head coach has a training camp and everything to get us to be ready. But the way you got the job, you had none of that. So was this week, do you feel it can really help you to kind of, you didn't have any time, right? There was no time to do any of this stuff.
Yeah, we used it and maximized as much time as we could with the coaches. They've done a great job of communicating with the players, done a great job of detailing out the things that we got to get better, and then not just saying it, but like now here's a plan of how we can do it and mapping that out for practice periods, having a great emphasis on certain drills, having great intent on the different periods that we want to get to. So just really good collaboration, good communication from everybody.
Mike, you obviously were involved with the offense, so I don't know if you needed as deep a dive on the offense as maybe you did on the defense. Were you able to spend more time away looking at the defense and seeing more than just knowing what you saw in practice or knowing what you got from the coaches?
Yeah, I was able to get through all three phases and really, communicate with the respective coordinators and talk through things I saw, things they saw. They're a little bit more in the weeds and on their certain respective areas, but I was able to go there, ask questions, and get some good feedback, and just open up those lines of communication.
Do you expect Abdul to just be put back in there? Like, how do you, like the last time we saw you, he didn't play the first quarter. How do you reintegrate him at this point?
Abdul's doing a great job just learning from those experiences. And, you saw him yesterday. You guys probably didn't see him, but he's in the building, 7:30 watching extra tape. I think he's just trying to turn that corner and continuing to grow and develop as a young player and do a good job.
What do you hope with Jackson? This is a stretch run for a rookie. It's a long season. His college season would have been over the bowl game. So how did you sense him coming back into the building? Did he seem refreshed? There's a lot going on for him that first time around. Yeah,
he seemed refreshed, energized. He looked good, excited, and ready to go. I had a couple conversations with him over the bye, and I think everyone's excited. They had some good time to get off their feet, kind of refresh their mind, reload their mind and their bodies. And now, we have a good, clean plan on how we want to attack this week. And I think the guys are ready to go. We'll see today. We've got a good day of practice, and we'll get after it.
What is the challenge for a rookie quarterback like him, do you think, to finish strong, with everything
that's the challenge for our entire team. It's not just one person, it's the whole team. We all got to dial into our respective jobs, the details of how we're going to operate, the details of and fundamentals of how we're going to play and coach. And so it's really the whole team. It's, all of us are in this thing together. So, just putting together a good plan for us so we can go out there and have fun with it.
What prompted Cox's firing? I know you said yesterday doing what's best for the team, but it seemed kind of random. It's an assistant coach of a position. Just trying to get some clarity on.
Yeah, no, I touched on it a little bit. I'm not gonna get into the details of it. Of everything. I got a lot of respect for B. Cox, but just not gonna get into the details of the why behind it, just out of respect. So we'll just keep all that in house.
Seeing a rating on the flight home, that's what you're upset about?
Yeah, you'd have to ask him. I'm not going to get into the weeds and the details of everything there. It's just, it is what it is. It's, those were tough decisions. So that's really all I got to say.
It just seems odd something like that could lead to a firing, so I'm just asking for any insight.
Yeah, and again, like I wish I could give you more. I'm just going to keep those details in house between me and him. The conversations we had.
How much pushback has there been on the like obviously you selected Charlie as the guy there? How much pushback has there been on making him the defensive coordinator? Within the staff, I heard that there's been some pushback to it.
I haven't felt it. The guys have done a great job, communicating, collaborating together. Sitting on their meetings, watching them in the walkthrough. They're doing a great job, man. I'm really proud of them.
I was gonna say with Jamie, is I guess anything you mentioned it was a knee, right? With Jamie, is that what you said?
Yes.
Is it? You think it's gonna be serious for this weekend or monitor day to day?
We're monitoring it. You just want to be smart. I mean, it's early in the week. Don't want to flare up anything, but Jamie's a tough kid. I'm sure he'll work through it.
And I guess for Tracy practicing, I mean, he's all set from what happened against the Patriots?
Yeah, he's good. He's good to go.
What have you seen from Youngway just in terms of coming off that missed aborted kick or whatever it was?
Yeah, that was certainly interesting, and obviously it's things that you don't really see a whole lot. But listen, he came right back. He owned it. He came right back to it. I think he's ready to go and attack this week in practice. Something like that happens. You obviously don't want that to be something that that happens consistently. So he's working his tail off to get that fixed and get it cleaned up. And really, everybody is. It's not just one guy. The whole operation could have been cleaner too, but they all owned it. They all took responsibility, and players, coaches, everybody. So I'm excited to watch those guys practice today.
He'll kick for you this week.
Yeah.
Mike, what day did you make the decision on Brian Cox?
Thursday.